So someone is carrying hidden regret relating to you directly. And I want to pull out some cards and see what this is about and who this person is and what it is that they have regret about. The instant thing, and the cards haven't even come out yet, but the instant thing that I'm feeling that the regret they have is letting you go. I love that. And as I'm talking, I feel like you guys know who I'm talking about. You know who this person is. Because this person is an ex who's a complete ex, not an ex who's going to be coming back, but an ex who's exited for good. This person definitely is holding that regret that they let you go, that they did not spend that time with you when you were there. Is that concept of taking you for granted when you were there, but then when you went, their world fell apart because they took it so much for granted, like that you were always going to be there, that it never occurred to them that you would remove yourself from their energy. And as I said at the beginning, I feel you already know who this person is 100%. As soon as you heard those words, the first person, you knew instantly, okay, this is applying to them. And let me know, do you feel their regret? Write it in the comments, yes or no. Do you feel, because I know that you're an energy person, do you feel their regret? Not every day, not consistently, not always, but have you been feeling? This person is having sleepless nights. This person, when you removed your energy away from them, I will say it because this is the energy I'm picking up, went through an emotional breakdown. They did not, you knew it, because I feel the journey between you guys has been, you knew you were meant to be with them. You knew there was a connection. You followed your heart. You followed your feelings and what you were being guided to. And they ran in the opposite direction because of the fears and everything else that you triggered within them. So they basically went into hiding and put up a brick wall every time you approached them and stuff. And this feels like it went on, this pattern went on for a long time until it's so funny as I'm tuning into this scenario and everything and asking what was the lesson. And the lesson I get is exactly the same for both of you, but coming from two different sides. So the lesson was you were meant to learn your value. And they were meant to value you. Isn't that beautiful? You were meant to learn to value yourself so that you did not allow somebody to disrespect you, to take you for granted, to treat you in the way that they have, in the sense of ghosting, being there when they needed your energy or you, and then, you know, running the opposite direction when things got too hard and, you know, it didn't fit them, but expecting you to be there as and when they wanted you. It's kind of like a booty call, but also an energy booty call, because you help to recharge their batteries and stuff with your energy. And they took all of that for granted. They did not value it. But alternatively, you did not value yourself because you didn't recognize it. You were held in an energy of hope, in an energy that this will happen, this love will come together. You had such a belief that this was going to come together somehow, some way, that you probably did not value what you were bringing to the table, but you kept on seeing what the possibility of what they were going to bring to the table, and you did not recognize your own worth. So this was your lesson, but because you did not wake up to it, hence the length of time that this back and forth ghosting, miscommunication, everything went on for. And as soon as you realized your worth, which I'm so proud of that you did, you were up and gone. And I love the way that my hand gesture just literally went to my own door, which is going out the door. You just literally upped and left, and that was it. That was your, I'm done, I'm good, I'm moving forward. And I also love, when I'm picking up this energy, is the fact that it's completely free. It's completely free of any regret, of any, oh my God, I'm leaving this person behind, or anything like that. You were so done. You were so done. You were so ready to move forward with your new life, your, doing whatever it was. And you were like, oh, gone. And that shocked person, because by the time they realized your value, you were already, I wouldn't even say 1 foot out the door. I would literally say that you were more or less both feet out the door. They had a small window of opportunity to do something, and they left it too late. They created such a toxic life, or they felt it was toxic at the time, but they created such a toxic life that they didn't know. It's not so much they didn't know how to bring you in it. It was that embarrassment of, what do I tell them? How do I fix this? How can we move forward? Because it's all about disclosing the reality, but mostly taking action, and they didn't take the action. That is the biggest thing. They did not take action. Even when you left, walked away, that little window was maybe possibly still there. They could have won you back, maybe, in a very loose sense, but they didn't take that action. And you know what? That was okay, because ultimately that's their regret. That's something they've got to live with in their life, because you've moved on. You're on brighter pastures. You're living your life. You're doing your thing. You're happy. And that's what this is about. This is very much about the person who we both know that we're talking about. And again, let me know in the comments if you feel their energy and their regret. Just write a yes, no, but if you want to elaborate, I love reading the comments. This is their journey. This is me telling you about their journey. This isn't about me reinforcing to you what a beautiful life and everything that you have, but because of the energy and value and everything else that you brought to the table, this person is never going to get over you. This person is always going to have a sense of regret. And of course, they'll move on in the sense that, they'll have other relationship partnerships and all of that kind of thing, but they will never be you. That's what I mean. They will never be you, because now that you have gone, they realize just how valuable you actually were. And they're never going to get that back. But then that's their regret and loss, not yours. I'm just so happy you're living such a beautiful, abundant life. And if you wish to book a more detailed reading regarding this or anything else, then the links are in my bio. But also thank you if you're already doing it. But remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out our shop. And with everything said, I'll see you next time.